Interested in getting married in Punta Cana? Expect 50 people and want to spend about 10K? Let's talk about the best resorts for you. Hey, I'm Jack with Vacationies. Do me a favor and subscribe to my videos. Hit the bell for notifications. I do post new videos every Tuesday. Okay, so Punta Cana, many resorts. I want to give you my top resorts for approximately 50 people to attend your wedding, and you're going to spend about $10,000. Now when I say spend $10,000, I'm talking about on the events. What do I mean about events? A ceremony, a cocktail party, and a reception. All private events, no semi-private stuff. That doesn't work for me. So let's talk about some of the resorts, some of the benefits, and my tops. Okay, number one, and I think the best perks and the best way to save money on the island is Hard Rock Punta Cana. It is a big resort, plenty to do, a cool casino, probably one of the biggest casinos on the island. No one will go bored. The rooms have hot tubs in them, just a lot of great stuff. But this $10,000, how do you do that? Okay, the way Hard Rock works is they have wedding packages, but you kind of bypass them, I would tell you. They will give you a bunch of freebies as long as you have 25 rooms of guest staying 4 nights or more. Now when I say freebies, you earn hours to private events. So if you have approximately 100 room nights, you will earn enough hours for a free cocktail party for your reception, a free reception, and I'm talking with all this with food and beverage and a basic setup. You'll also probably earn enough hours for a free welcome party, plus they give you a free ceremony. Now, does that mean your wedding is going to be free? No. But you're going to get all this stuff for free. Then you're going to customize, because you probably aren't going to like their first free linens, and you're going to want a DJ, maybe a dance floor, maybe some flowers. But really the best bang on the island of Punta Cana is going to be Hard Rock. Now let's look at another of my favorites. Now Hard Rock is family friendly. Here's another family friendly, is Margaritaville Cap Cana. I love this resort. I've done a video on it. I'll try to link to that right here. Now, this resort has an adults only side and a family friendly side, so you can use it for both. One of the things I really like about Margaritaville, 1 wedding a day. Not too many resorts offer that. You will feel special. You don't have to worry about which location you choose, is it available, because it's your wedding day, you can get what you want. Now, they have multiple wedding packages there, and for about $8,000 to $9,000, you can get a wedding package for about 5 or 50 people that will give you a welcome party, a cocktail party, and a reception and a ceremony with nice decor. Now, you may spend a little bit more for the DJ and photography, but I do think you'll be in around $10,000. Now, the other thing is with them, you also will earn comp room credits. So you hear people talk about free rooms, and this is pretty much true with any of the resorts I'm going to talk about. You're not going to get the free rooms, forget that. But you will get that money back. So if you look at the money you're going to get back with them and the cost of the wedding, you may be in under $10,000 on. You may put 10 or 12 or 13 out, but you'll get $3,000 or $4,000 back after you return. But Margaritaville, great wedding planning team, 1 wedding a day, great wedding packages, really creative wedding designers, and I think it should be one of your top picks for 50 to 60 people for around $10,000. So let's talk about another place. Now, if we're talking family friendly, then look at Dreams Onyx. Now there are a bunch of Dreams resorts, and the wedding packages are pretty much all the same in Punta Cana. I just happen to like Dreams Onyx. It's a little bit bigger. They have adults only amenities, they have family friendly amenities, they have preferred club, the beach is nice, so really probably one of my favorites. But if you go with the Beyond Memorable Wedding Package, and I've done videos on this, that package will vary in price for between $8,000 to $12,000. It varies sometimes upon day of week and time of year. So you really have to look at that when you're working with your travel professional. So with that package, it's going to give you pretty much everything you need. a welcome party or a cocktail party. They will give you a rehearsal dinner. It may be semi-private, but I do think that works out. They give you a private plated reception as well as a ceremony, and they give you some upgraded decor and flowers and things like that. So the other nice thing with that is, again, you get the comp room credit, and at certain times of the year they give you the equivalent of 4 rooms for free. Now if you get 4 rooms for free, that could be getting $6,000 to $8,000 back. So again, same thing, spend $8,000 to $12,000 on the wedding, maybe 13 depending upon your DJ and photography. Pay them that, but within a month of getting home, you'll have $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 depending upon the comp room credit. So you could have a wedding at one of the Dreams resorts, family-friendly resorts, but you can do a wedding there for maybe $8,000 to $12,000, right in that $10,000. And again, the nice thing with the Dreams is they have preferred club rooms. They have an adults only section at the Dreams Onyx. They have a family-friendly section. Just a lot of stuff to do. And oh yeah, one other nice thing with the Dreams Onyx is you have share privileges with the Breathless Resort next door, which is adults only. Now, while we're talking about adults only resorts, one of my favorites is Secrets Cap Cana. There are a few different secrets on the island, and most of what I'm going to tell you is the same. They may vary slightly, but 2 things. You can look at the Beyond Memorable, again, which is very similar to the Beyond Memorable at the Dreams we just spoke about. The secrets are adults only resorts. I just happen to like the secrets in Cap Cana the best, but there's a Secrets Tides, there's a Secrets Royal Beach, all great resorts. But from a wedding perspective, you can do the Beyond Memorable there. Now let's say that you think you may be slightly under. They have another package there. They have a Secrets of Love, they have the Secrets Ultimate. You can go with one of those packages. Now you're going to see them on their website, or when you talk to your travel professional or the resort, you're going to see them for 20 to 30 people for between $3,000 to $5,000. Now don't get worried about that, because what you can do is you can take that package, which is pretty inclusive of everything. Matter of fact, some of those packages even have some photography of the ceremony in them, and then they will charge you approximately $100 to $150 per person to add the additional 20 or 30 people. So if you add the base package, let's call it $4,000, and you add another $3,000 to $4,000 for the additional people, you're going to be about $8,000 to $9,000, and then you really have to look at a comparison of the Beyond Memorable versus creating an add-on on one of the base. Now, let me talk to you about the Beyond Memorable. One of the things on Beyond Memorable, and this is very important, is, well, there's 2 things. One is it has to be booked at least 1 year prior to your wedding date. So if you're like 10 or 9 months prior, you can't do it. You have to do one of these other packages. The other thing with Beyond Memorable is you must have at least 25 rooms booked. So if you think that you're going to be in that 40-person or 45-person range and only 22 rooms, I don't know if you want to go that direction. Something you want to talk with your travel planner about, us, Vacationies, whoever you're working with. But either way, if you do the Beyond Memorable or you do one of the other packages and build them up a little bit, again, great for about 50 people and $10,000. And again, that's Secrets Cap Cana, but similar package, similar pricing, not exactly the same, at one of the other Secrets resorts in Punta Cana on the Dominican Republic. Now, one of my other resorts we can look at is the Royalton Splash. Again, there are other Royaltons on the island. I just happen to like the Splash. It has a water park, which is why it's Splash. It has a nice beach. There's another Royalton right by it. Now, if you are going to look at the Royalton Splash or one of the Royaltons, they have what's called the Royalton Refined Elegance Wedding Package. Now, that package is approximately $4,600, and that's for 30 people. So you're saying, okay, Jack, but I've got 48 or 52. No problem. If you do, you just add the additional people. Now, they charge about $60 a person to add additional people. So let's say the base package is about $5,000. You're going to add another 30 or 20 people. So you're going to add another $2,000 or $3,000. So again, now you're at $7,000 or $8,000. And again, that package is comprehensive. It includes a semi-private event for the rehearsal. It includes a cocktail party. It does include a private reception. And it includes some other cool stuff as well. It includes some flowers. It does include the ceremony. And it includes some perks for you as the bride and groom. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of great things you can do on the island for about 50 people for around $10,000. I think the thing you have to do is make sure that you get your travel professional that you're working with to go over the packages with you up front, because each resort will have 2 or 3, and the sweet spot for some may be 20 people, some may be 50, and again, some have seasonality to them. The other thing is, again, you may look at the package and go, oh my God, I'm at $15,000, and you may be, but you have to take into account when you're working with your travel professional, you need to ask them, what is the typical free room, comp room credit that I'm going to get with this resort? Because to me, when I work with our clients, I really look at that, because think about it. If you have a resort that's giving you 4 free rooms, and each room is worth $2,000, it could be worth more than that, depending upon the cost of the room that your guests or you have chosen. But think about that simplistically. If you have 4 rooms at $2,000 and you're getting that money back, 4 times 2 is $8,000. So let's say you do spend $13,000 in your wedding, reduce it by that $8,000, and it seems like we're way under $10,000. So key is, travel professional that knows what they're doing will help you evaluate the wedding packages. If you're going to do it on your own, make sure you get the wedding planner to send you copies of these wedding packages. They change periodically, and as I mentioned, just because it's One Dreams or One Secrets or One Sandals or whatever the brand it is, they may vary slightly resort to resort. They shouldn't, but what we're seeing is they are, and the prices can change. So the key is, just because you're on the resort's website and you see a wedding package for $7,500 for 50 people, don't get too excited until you review it. Check on the dates and any specifics on when it must be booked. So as you can see, there's a lot of great opportunities. My key for having a wedding is, no matter if you're spending $100,000, $5,000, you want to make sure you find an experienced travel professional that knows these resorts, knows Punta Cana, is familiar with the wedding packages, because at the end of the day, we can help you save a lot of money by gearing you to the right resorts. So hopefully this information is helpful. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. We'd love to help you plan your wedding if you're looking for someone to help if we can. So I'm Jack with Vacationies, and thank you for watching my videos.